Alright, so today guys, I want to talk about something important that was sent to me via Facebook. And it's this nice Honda Civic, whose driver is clearly very passionate about keeping his foreskin intact. But there's one aspect of this specifically that I find more interesting than anything, and that's this. I'm going to zoom in here, and it's a little fuzzy. This image needs a little more JPEG, but you can see it says adult foreskin equals 15 square inches. Now that seems awfully large to me, so we're going to do a little math here and figure out how large the person who created this bumper sticker's penis really is, because frankly that's ginormous for a foreskin. So let's open up Paint and we're going to do a little math here. So first of all, let's assume the average male radius of a foreskin is about ½ inch. So that would mean your penis is about 1 inch wide, which is a little girthy, but we'll give it, we'll be generous here. So R equals 0.5. And the average foreskin's height is, that's the actual length of the foreskin, probably about 1 inch completely unturtled. So we'll say that equals 1. We're going to draw a little, it's basically just a cylinder, but without a top or a bottom, something like that. Just imagine it's round on the bottom. I'm not a great artist, but that's the sort of shape we're dealing with here. So now to find the surface area of this, basically what you're going to do is imagine we make a little snip here and create a rectangle. If we were to unfurl this, and then our dimensions are the height on this side, and then on this side it's basically the circumference of this circle up here. So that is given by 2 pi r. So the total formula for surface area is SA equals 2 pi r h. So let's do that math. I'm going to bust out the TI-84. So let's do 2 pi times 0.5 times 1. Of course, we're just going to get pi. So the surface area of an average male penis is about pi, about 3.14 square inches. So now that we have that, the average male penis is about, we'll call this P, about 6 inches long. We'll say 6 inches long, right? So we know the ratio of, let's say, foreskin height to penis is 1 to 6, right? 1 to 6. So knowing that, now that we can do the same calculation backwards for this supposed hypothetical 15 square inch foreskin and figure out how large this man's penis must be, it's going to be colossal. So let's do this math here. So we can plug in 15 for SA using that same formula we used in the top right there. And then we get that equals 2 pi RH. Well, how do we find R and H? There's two different variables, but we know the ratio of them, right? So we can do, basically this is going to equal, if we can plug in 0.5 H for R because it's half as much, right? This is half as much as that. So we can turn this formula into 2, or actually shit, we can get rid of the 2, yeah, because the half is going to get rid of it. So pi h squared. So now we can get h by just taking the square root. Of course, we could just divide this pi out, put it underneath the 15. So we get h equals the square root of, sorry, that's a little messy, 15 over pi. Let's do that math. Okay, so that gets us about 2.19 inches. So that's just the height of the foreskin alone. Well, now we know that, of course, the ratio of foreskin length to penis length is 1/6, right? So we can cross multiply here, because that is going to be equal to 2.19 over this ginormous penis length, p. So 1p equals 6 times 2.19 via cross multiplication. So if we do 6 times 2.19, we get the length, which is 13.4 inches. So we have done the math here, and we figured out that the man who created this bumper sticker does in fact have a Magnum dong. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.